Greetings everyone, please go make back. Please give me a moment to make sure everything's set up. Things good to go. Let me check my other computer. Like everything's good to go, so let's go and get started. Right now I'm a little bit out of it. My voice is not good at the moment. And let's go ahead and get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Company Heroes 2 replay, straight from Light Games Law Baseball on the top right side as the blue Okuda player of Ich Bin Nin Noob, and spawn on the bottom left side as the red British, we have Cedo. Also something I realized as well, first cast of each day, I always forget to turn on my macros.
Ready for action.
There we go. And of course, I'm a little bit under the weather. That sneeze does not help either. We do have a couple intersection now on the field. Volks continues to pull on the field. Both players selected a doctrine. We got now the Elite Armor Doctrine versus the Mobile Assault Regiment. Volks continues capturing that sector now. And we got the fuel sector being captured up as well. Bit more of a balanced approach for the British player, not rushing for any individual sector. I suppose technically the fuel sectors, but not really a rush. 2 sectors forward. Bren carrier now on the build cube. Now we've got the SWS half track. He's probably on for an early 221. I feel like more sneezes are coming.
Universal carrier built and ready.
Volks is now building up some sandbags. Shroom Pioneers heading down south to capture this sector. And now do have some recovery sappers now pulling the field, which of course will provide him some repairs for the Bren carrier as it gets wounded. We have the Volks up north capture this sector. If you're seeing an MG34, the British player may deploy out a mortar, but until that point, probably the mortar's not a great idea. Volks is taking a bit of fire there, and intersection will have some heavy cover there. He decides to retreat back nice and early because no way he can win that fight. With the Bren carrier advancing, which he may not necessarily know of, it was definitely going to be a guaranteed loss. Heavy cover is much better than light cover, and Bren carrier just makes it 2v1. Shroom Pioneers heading to this mission sector, and we got, of course, the Volks capture that sector behind some light cover. I deploy out some heavy cover. And now we do have the 221 now in the build queue. Cover suppers have captured that sector. And Bren carrier can make his way down south. It would technically be flanking the Volks, but there's some omnidirectional cover in this crater here. Recovery sappers push forward. The Shroom Pioneers can start making its way towards this angle. He has abandoned that sector there. Looks like the Volks continues to engage the intersection close range, and the British player did not build the sandbags there all the way. Other Volks heading up north, flanking the Bren carrier. Now this Volks is being hit by this squad here, and there's some heavy cover there from the utilize. Volks makes its way forward. We've got some light cover here. Volks will fall back in time. 221 now going to charge down the Bren carrier. Bren carrier has received quite a bit of extra damage here.
The command vehicle has gone static. HQ operation
And the Brennan Carrier will go down. Volks Grenadiers need to engage that Recovery Sapper. Recovery Sapper does have access to heat grenades, but he needs to get the platoon command post for that,
The enemy hit our armor rather badly.
which he simply does not have, nor is he reached for the moment. Volks Grenadiers are falling back, because Volks Grenadiers haven't reinforced. No medics just yet. May want to eye medics first, since he has a 2-2-1. He is going for MG34. 2-2-1, now just be engaging at long range, get some fire support. And the Volk squad does need to fall back, getting a little bit outdone. Jump Pioneers Patrol 4, they need to put away the Minesweeper. They do. Ripping apart the Sapper. He may just want to stick the light cover there.
MG-34 gun crew ready for action.
Does fall back. And the 2-2-1's a little bit too wounded to engage. Medics now on the way. He pushed for the Volks. It's going to take a bit of time for the medics to actually be pulled out on the field. More intersection squads push way forward. And the M221 just needs to get on out of there. MG34 firing away, though a little bit quietly. There it goes, does suppress down the intersection. Does fall back, he wants those medics. It will take a bit of time to heal them all up. But he does get a little bit of AoE healing going. The AoE healing is not great, it's mostly meant to prevent the bug where it fails a heal repeatedly. Effect I think they may actually got inspired from something I did in my own mod. I did actually the exact same effect in my own mod, and then next thing you know, the next patch had that same effect. Oh, it could have been somebody else though.
Prepare for combat.
Now have a flamethrower upgrade on this Recovery Sapper. Got third intersection on the field. And this guy is building something. Some sandbags. Then the infantry onto that intersection. Taking a bit of fire there. 2-1 falling on back. MG34 in a good position, but of course this is upgraded with the Vickers K light machine gun. The MG34 is in front of the light cover there, so he's not in the effective light cover. He does fall back there. Kenworth for now on the build queue. I'm helping engage this Brennan carrier, Universal Carrier. It is still carrying a Bren. It's located right there. Volks are kept in this sector there. Another Volk squad. The intersection squad could get 2v1, making an easy victory for the Volks. He does push forward to a bit of light cover. Get some free damage there. He push forward to some heavy cover there.
One extra soldier can be added to infantry squads now. Someone's shooting us!
Bit of fire there on the Volks Grenadiers. Recovery Sapper is pushed forward, gets a good flame burst there, forcing him back. Intersection taking a bit of damage there, but this guy will need to fall back really soon without support. Mechanical Warfare and a 2-2-1 advance way forward. And there goes Brennan Carrier. 2-2-1 is not upgraded to 2-2-3 just yet. Doesn't have the upgraded HQ yet either. We're gonna get that, and perhaps while that's researching, get the SW's half-tracked and start getting out the sheer panzer quarters. Flamethrower does inside the garrison. And quite a bit of damage there onto that Recovery Engineer. MG34 does get flanked by this intersection.
MG-34 squad is ready for orders.
Does keep his distance there. Now he's going for the 2-2-3 upgrade, which also allows him to lock down the sector. He could perhaps lock down this fuel sector, get more fuel income, effectively doubling it. And the intersection is falling on back. Got this intersection behind some heavy cover there, or not behind heavy cover. It's not fully built. Took some severe damage. Do now have another Bren carrier. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably not, honestly. Kenwerfer is falling back. Volkswagen 3-4. They do have access to the Panzerfaust. His intersection squad is getting ripped apart there. Volkswagen have an upgrade for STGs, this one as well. He also has now a second MG34 being blown on the field. He's trying to lock down the map quite significantly. So he may be eyeing need. He has some forgettable for anti-tank, so Panzer IV will probably be best. He is the armor, so heat rounds always a possibility. And he probably maybe eyeing a bit more effective overslots in play, because he only has 2 Volks. Volks and to fall back there. MG34 up here, kept the VP. Slowly being picked away. He does have the 5-man squad upgrade. The British player does not have the company command post, has enough fuel for it. Now got the Vickers K suppression upgrade.
We're losing a capture point.
MG34 is going to get hit pretty hard there. Does get suppressed, he does fully retreat.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Drum Pioneer space before, trying to get behind some heavy cover there. Bit of fire. Drum Pioneers may get burned up a little bit there. He's trying to go for heat grenade, but he's pushing too far forward with the heat grenade. Good damage there on the recovery sapper. Suppression for that has been subsided. And the Drum Pioneers do fall back there. Kenwerfer does not get a shot there. Was in a decent position. Kenwerfer does not get a shot off there. Panzer Commander is now available. And that recovery sapper does go down. Bit of loss there for the British player. He still has not researched the company command post. Plenty of resources for it. Not sure what he's eyeing. Section does get suppressed there. Both fuel points are captured by the OKW player, giving pretty good lead. Japan Core has not been tasked to be built. He has plenty of fuel for it, as well as plans authorization. Now the 223 is advancing, trying to engage the universal carrier, getting some damage onto it. MG34 is going to suppress this intersection over here. We've got this intersection now pushed way forward, trying to flank the MG34. Bit of smoke there. He is Veteran C3. Almost Veteran C4. When he gets Veteran C4, he has access to the Regal anti-tank line. And the MG34 does get flanked by the intersection, does fall back there. And the MG34 actually did a good wipe there. He perhaps could steal it. Probably a good idea to steal it. Now I got some more recovery saps from the field. Getting some good damage there. He's trying to retreat it back there. Could be a good chance he gets wiped out, but he's stuck reloading. Debris just flies across the map. And the MG34 will escape on out of there. Does get Veteran C4 from it, and Regal anti-tank lines are very nice.
Field recovery teams are ready to salvage vehicles.
Incendiary grenade has been dodged. Centaur AA tank be on the field. I think a Cromwell will be better. Panzer Port is still being built. Panzer authorization should be shortly after.
A capture point is being overrun.
Oi, Bricano's army, fall in. Upgrade complete. There's lovely.
Yep. To be honest, I like old-fashioned physics where it just goes crazy. It's always fun to see. I love ragdolls. No, I don't like dolls. I just like rag dolls. You now a squad of Obusatsu on the build queue. And not get infrared STGs, just LMG 34s, which is more than adequate.
Anti-aircraft tank ready and waiting.
Centaur now pulled on the field. He does need an eye for a 6-pounder, I would say. Can't wait for setting on up. Will get a shot off. Will it hit? It does not. We're gonna get the kill either way, and recovery sappers are close by for repairs. I don't see any Regal AT mines on the field. Though it's a little bit hard to see it. Oh, there is a Regal. They are very difficult to see. They're very, very thin. So that's fully immobilized, but the Buchanan Warfare is falling back, so you cannot capitalize on it. Now he sees a Centaur. Henceforth will be more than adequate. Though Jagdpanzer will of course be excellent as well. But I think Panzer Force will of course be generally better, provide both anti-infantry and anti-vehicle support. Folks are nearest to take a bit of damage there. Obusatsu advance way forward, can find some good heavy cover. And the 223 has not been deployed on a fuel sector or military sector or any sector for that matter. We got the repair ability, the doctrinal repair ability for the Centaur. And then Warfare gets good hit there. 223 does secure the kill. And he's almost efficiency 5. Capture MG34 causing some issues. I think OKW Panzer IV would be the best way to deal with it. He could go for for an interim. He doesn't have enough manpower for it. Save the manpower up, save the fuel up to get the Panzer IV. Yep, my nose is starting to really run. Cannon Warfare does get a good shot there. 223 can only really do some spotting. He's almost efficiency 5. Champagne is going to be repairing that up quickly. Both have similar fuel points captured on up. Got 140. There's enough fuel and manpower for a Panzer IV. Each section's trying to keep their distance. And now we got the Vet 5 223 advance way forward. Good damage there onto the Volkswagen or intersection there. Volkswagen way forward, getting a bit of damage there onto that intersection. Centaur firing away. Good it there onto the Centaur, Panzer IV on the build field. And we do actually have a land mattress on the field. And we've got quite a bit of congestion here. Needs to get out of that garrison. The garrison will go down to this garage. Cannon Warfare's on fall back as well. And both those squads falling back. MG34 is pretty close to being wiped on out. But Cannon Warfare's still in the garage, but does escape on out of there. I don't think I've seen any more Regal anti-tank mines. And there's Panzer IV. His one is still lacking any AT. He only has one set of heat grenades for the recovery sappers, and that's it. So this Panzer IV is going to cause some massive issues. Good damage there on the scout car there. Now the Obusatsu taking severe damage as well. Panzer IV push way forward. Prioritize fire, heat rounds. He didn't need heat rounds. I think it'll still be 2 shots of death. Misses there. He does spot the land mattress. There goes the Centaur. He's not going to be pursuing the land mattress. He does heat rounds still active. Does force attack there. Prioritize turned off, turned off. Well, has been turned off. Folks are near taking a bit of damage there. They're getting ripped apart. They need to fall back. He may lose the squad. Does lose that squad entirely. A little bit of a loss there. 6-pounder down the build queue. And I think now is a good time for that 223 gets deployed out either on a munitions or fuel sector. That pack gun may be compromised. I think they preferred the Pen Warfare. It doesn't appear to be. Don't say anything that'll say bugged out. There was a bug from previous patches where stun grenades would adversely affect like various support weapons if they get decrewed while undeflect the stun, where it didn't actually disable the stun effect or remove the stun effect if they get decrewed, but that has been removed. So in actuality, support weapons don't actually get stunned. On the crews models get stunned while from stun grenades. So don't throw stun grenades on MGs nor on AT guns. It will do nothing to stop the gun itself from firing. Yep, Panzer IVs are good. I have a bias towards medium tanks in this game, but generally most assets in this game are good. They fulfill a role. There's some things I think they don't do a well enough job, but the OKW Panzer IV does a good job. He also did not go with the Panzer Commander on it. He went for the Pentagon, so he wants the infantry. He doesn't have a whole lot of munitions to really support in the Panzer Commander either way, so the extra infantry is probably a good idea. Plus, that means he doesn't have to worry about saving munitions for the artillery barrage, and he can just start using heat rounds. Second Obzatsen up on field. If one will get set ablaze. The Sapper does get suppressed there. Bundle grenade on the Sapper. Does take a nice hit there, and does fall back. Both of the Obzatsens are currently suppressed from this MG34, and he does have a Metro C1 here. Can throw a Frenchable Smoke if he wasn't pinned. Oh, something died there. Some sort of landmine. Not sure whose landmine that was. That could have been another Regal. Cromwell on the build queue. Cromwells tend to be lesser than Panzer IVs, thanks to the Panzer IV's much higher armor. I think it'd be better to go for a Firefly or Comet or Churchill or any of the other options. At least any option that's not a Centaur. MG does get flanked and force them back. Rolls a miss there.
Cromwell gun tank, ready for action.
Panzer IV needs to keep his distance. He knows about the AT gun in that region.
Return fire! Return fire! Defend the flank!
Intersection does take a bit of damage there. Trying to run away from the 223. Cromwell now pulling a field. The land mattress barrage running in somewhere. Right over here, trying to hit that MG34. Obzatsen and Volkswagen group report that it was recovery Sapper. And this intersection does get forced back by the Sturm Pioneers. Good at there, the Panzer IV, good shot there.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Good hits there on the Volkswagen. Oh, I think Obzatsen were trying to go for a booby trap. Yeah, the booby trap the point. The progress bar looked like it was interrupted, but the progress bar down here was not interrupted. It did get successfully built. And now we got a booby trap on the field. Good hit there on the Obzatsen from the Cromwell. The Panzer IV does retaliate. Second OKW Panzer IV now on the build queue.
Deployed, awaiting orders.
And this MG34 will not get exploded by the boot trap. That would be the job of the infantry section. Intersection does get some shots there. He's pretty stacked up. Gets a good hit there on the squad. And now the Intersection squad does fall back. Great hit there on the MG34. It does get hit by a 6-pounder. MG34 on the flank, but it is going to get overrun by the Cromwell. Great hit there. Now the MG34 is going to fall back. Oops, I was taking a bit of fire there. The MG34 does escape out of there. Panzer IV prioritize fire turned on. No heat rounds. Oh, I heard a landmine detonation. He found a tank buster, tread buster there, and that allows him to easily pick it off. Tread busters do 320 damage, so that and 2 follow-up shots, or 1 shot and 1 follow-up in this case, will destroy a medium tank. Another land matches barrage now raining on in.
Ready for action. Task completed.
Obsassin and Volkswagen there's captured these sectors. Oh, here we've got now the Vet 5 223 pushing forward. Going for another tread buster, very nice. So this one that detonated beforehand may have been another tread buster.
Complete.
The enemy now have 200
Another car multiple in the field.
Ready for fire on that.
There's tread buster. It's very hard to tell sometimes. After all, that's a pretty thin model and can easily look like down fencing. But if I were to double click it, I don't see anything else popping up nearby. Can't say that acts the same as like a landmine if you double click on it. I mean, I would just have to try mousing over and try to find something like this. By the way, the Panzer IV get some great hits there. 1 bounce. Does receive a pen there. And the Cromwell is actually in a bad position. Does get picked off by the Panzer IV. Heat grenade on the Panzer IV there, but he should be able to escape on out of there. Because he had random smoke there to help him out as well. There's there under the land mattress. Does get 1 models decrewed. And now we got the Obsassin falling back. This intersection squad is taking a bit of damage there. They also saw a bit of smoke. Another land mattress barrage now raining on in. Okay, good amount of damage there. Good hit there onto the Panzer IV. Miss there. And it's all intersection squad will capture this VP. Right now, the Okuda player has a pretty good lead and has triple capture in his favor. Will be, while it's getting reverted back, could at least be a double capture. And a third Okuda Panzer IV now being on the build kill. That's a lot of medium tanks. We do have 2 6-pounders in the field. He needs a Firefly at this point in time. He has 95 fuel. It's not enough. He does not have hammer nor anvil, so Firefly is probably the best option. And now got that intersection squad falling back. Could get wiped on out here. Does have Panzer Command on that Panzer IV as well. Does receive double pen there. He could use the Panzer Commander if he has enough munitions for it. Does receive a bounce. And he does skip out of there. The coordinated barrage does only cost 8 missions. He does have 176, so he has enough for 2 barrages at the moment.
Trying to take one of our points.
I heard the land mattress barrage.
A capture point is being overrun.
What I heard was a landmine being detonated over here. That's what it was. Your section does take a bit of damage there. Doesn't get... Ooh! Stops the capture, wipes out the entire squad. It's not looking good for the British player. He has 2 6-pounders sitting on up. Will only get 1 pen there.
We've 75 points left.
British player has double capture against him. And the landmine did, I think, get fully destroyed there. And he doesn't really have a good munitions sink at the moment. He might as well just get out his weapon racks, get out some Brens for his infantry section. That'll help him out. Not he's going to spend his munitions on anything else right now, though he does need that fuel and manpower for a Firefly. Recovery Sapper does fall back there. But damage in the infantry section. Over here, got the 2 6-pounders engaging this Panzer IV. Unupgraded, taking severe damage. There's some line side blocks here, but does go down. There's now white phosphorus land match barrage there. He has plenty of munitions, so he can spam this out no problem. Maybe they'll put an eye for the Sturm Tiger. He needs more fuel for that either way. Whether it be for a Sturm Tiger Panzer IV, the Jagdpanzer. Final grenade there.
We've only got 50 points left.
Good damage.
Sappers back to full strength.
My apologies. Ugh, I'm a little bit sick at the moment for those who are just joining.
We're losing a capture point.
Ooh, good wipe
HMG
there.
crew has been lost to
There goes
enemy
Captain
action.
MG34. Heads forward, push way forward. Does take a pen there from the Panzer IV. This one's just idle down here. Both fresh C2. Does see the bounce and a miss there.
There's a rather splendid
Good pen
Cromwell
there.
ready to go.
Another Cromwell pulling through. I disagree with that. I do believe the Firefly is just a better option.
With 25 points left.
I'm not sure what type of
Random, as they
artillery
say.
barrage that is. It's actually from the OKW player. Destroys the MG34 with that, I guess. MG34 does get some suppression there, but does get flanked and falls back.
We only have 10 points left.
This Cromwell could get ripped apart by the double Panzer IV. It's got the AT guns here. He doesn't play munitions. There's one set of heat rounds. Does get tandem there. And oh, that was a lot of bad luck for the OKW player. But either way, the British player's VPs has now went down to 0. This is Anagrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. So, Soviets and or OKW. Let's try to find a game of Wehrmacht. Hopefully reasonable enough. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires, Knights of Empires, Company Heroes 2 replay, straight from the Light Games lobby. Spawn on the left side as the blue Wehrmacht forces, we have Ujive Turkey. Spawn on the right side as the red Soviets, we have Olego Friend 1954. It looks like I got a conscript and a combat engineer, so you may go for a tier 1 or tier 2 still. We've had second combat engineer. We do now, of course, the Wehrmacht corps full in field. Probably going to eye for some grenadiers. Yes, he is. Another player stuck a doctrine just yet. Jaeger, Lightning War doctrine. We got the Assault Support doctrine, or the Joint Operations doctrine versus the Soviet Shock Army, the Advanced Warfare Tactics, and the Guard Motor Coordination Tactics.
We have a fresh grenadier squad. Liberated the objective.
Okay, both combatants are on the field. There's another squad of conscripts on the build queue. MG42 and Pioneers move around, capture some of these sectors.
We have it.
Bit of wire now being pulled on the field. Over here, do you have the combatants push forward?
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
A bit of damage there on the MG34. Folks heading down south to capture these sectors.
Engineers have secured the sector.
That sector will be captured on up.
You need something demolished? This territory is ours.
We got an early double capture of VPs in favor of the Soviet player. Wehrmacht Clark is trying to entrench his fuel in quite nicely. MG42 in a set up in defense position. Will not be on any cover. Folks or regular grenadiers getting from heavy cover there. Conscripts as well. But those of the grenadiers may be a little bit not behind heavy cover as well. North, we do have these grenadiers engaging the combat engineers. Grenadiers getting overran by the conscripts, so the Soviet player should win out that fight, no problem. MG42 makes his way down south, trying to flank down that conscript squad. Grenadiers will need fallback sooner rather than later.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Unable to target this guy in time. But it looks like the Soviet player's in a good position still. Over here, got these Grenadiers engaging the commandeers. Another long, prolonged fight. It's both behind some heavy cover.
We are losing a sector.
North, we got the sectors being captured on up. And now we got the MG42 falling him back.
The sector has been cut off. The enemy is taking our territory.
MG42 does fall back. This sector does get decaptured, but it is not cutting off any sectors since this sector has been captured on up. Grenadiers, instead of VP, this conscript squad is a little bit more healthy than they are.
The enemy has broken our
Conscripts
supply
moving forward,
lines.
getting behind some good heavy cover, so they should win out, seeing how wounded the Grenadiers are. Plus, another conscript squad does flank him.
Headquarters has
And we
been
got this
improved.
combat
We cannot
conscript
build
squad being
light
forced back by this
mechanized
fresh
infantry.
Grenadier. We do now have tier 1 research by Blue. Now for a squad of Panzer Grenadiers. The early 2-2s may not be half bad. They're splitting a squad of Panzer Grenadiers.
lines of supply are disrupted. Our opponents are seizing a sector. We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Pioneer squad does take a bit of damage there. Grenadiers firing away, getting a bit some good, especially on the conscript squad. Conscript squad does fall back there. Conscripts are here, and while he did wire off everything, he still can vault, which he did. You gotta make sure he vaults out of the way. Ooh!
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Not vault like that out of the way.
Guards, troops
I
are
meant
standing
this
by.
fence, not this fence. Yep, that was a perfect spot. I'm pretty sure you take more damage while vaulting as well, so that rifle grenade was nasty. Combat engineers taking quite a bit of damage there. Grenadiers behind some good heavy cover.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Combat engineers push way forward. We got now the guards with PTRSs push way forward, being upgraded DPs now. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage there. Combat engineers do have good rifles, and the two remaining conscripts not getting hit. Grenadiers getting a good garrison there. 4 windows to fire out of, where there are 4 members. That's good. Slowly being picked away, but does have some heavy cover there. Those grenade does dodge, and he does get back on in. Grenadier squad doesn't need to fall back. Constantly trying to engage some light cover. The Grenadier is quite wounded. Panzer Grenadiers push forward. Maybe I'm for a bundle grenade. Nope, not enough missions for a bundle grenade. We do need to fall back. Sorry, I feel like a sneeze is coming. Grenadiers take a bit of damage there. Conscript squad does fall back.
We are losing a sector. Cargo trucks are now available. Requisition 1 to aid in resource production.
We do now have a artillery officer deployed on the field.
For transfer to the front.
And now we do also have the supply trucks as well. Supply trucks is one of the few ways you can increase the fuel income or munitions income of these sectors. Flamethrower does vault his way over.
Our territory.
Gotta be careful.
Officers can now be called
Flamethrowers
into
do offer
rally
bonus
our
stage against
troops.
heavy cover. He has established himself on the steel sector, but this truck does not lock down sectors. Does jump over the wall there, so he's gonna get nice and close. And yeah, you
Officers
can't
are
retreat.
securing our territory.
You have to vault. That was a couple misclicks there. Does get over the wall. He's trying to pursue him. No, he does not pursue him. He got lucky not being wiped out there. Conscript
Our opponents are
finished the
seizing
sectors
a
as well as
sector.
the VP. MG42 is flanked and getting hit.
Leave him! He's dead, damn it!
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
So officer is getting hit. He's inside the garrison at the moment. Grenadiers getting some good damage here on the guards. Throws out grenade, does get avoided. And we are seeing some LMGs not being put on the field. No LMG here. Does have a medic bunker at home. He also does get outside the garrison, trying to push his way forward. Of course, in these specialty one, get access to heavy mortar barrage. And the conscript squad does fall back. Over here, we got the pioneers engaged by the combat engineers.
Location captured.
Pioneers ready for anything.
Shit, they're shooting at us!
Grenades been thrown. He does avoid it. And Grenadiers firing away, getting some decent damage from these forces. Does fall back. It's a pretty good grenade there on that conscious squad, forcing him back.
Our territory.
This VP or this sector is a cutoff sector.
Pioneer squad's taking casualties.
And the Pioneer squad does fall back. We do now have a Soviet mortar on the field.
Be brave men. These enemy contact. Our position is under attack.
Guards taking a bit of damage there. In 2v1 like that, he does drop a weapon. It is a DP. That's actually a good weapon for the Grenadiers to pick on up. Now here comes 120mm mortar. First round may hit these guys. He will not. He's hitting something else. Flamethrower engineer may get wiped out. Does get wiped out.
Stuka strafe run available.
And both those grenades falling back. Mortar? I'm not sure the mortar is actually firing. It's just auto-attacking where those guys were. Oh, game stopped. I didn't lose network connection.
Lieutenant Colonel, at your command.
Yeah, I think the Soviet player backed out of the game. Wait, no, resources going up. Wait. Yep, nope, game's resuming. Ugh.
Manufacturing capability has been increased.
Maybe there's a lag spike in the game. Maybe the game needed buffer a little bit. Maybe one of the players lagged a little bit. Oh wait, and yep, the Soviet player does back the game. There's Angrade saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to the next replay. Not that great, a little bit on the short side. Before I get on the next replay, I'm going to take time to restart the game. To reset some VRAM, and I also need to use the restroom, perhaps blow my nose, because my nose is just running at the moment. Give me a moment. One moment, please.
Sega.
My apologies, I'm back. Let's go for a 2v2 right now. Wait, what? I think I'm just going crazy. Got one of each faction here, so let's do this one. And of course. No, let's just do the WS.
On station
Greetings
and ready
everyone,
for
and
action.
Grade here for another Age of Empires, Knights of Empires, Company Heroes 2 replay straight from Live Games Lobby. Spawn on the right side as the yellow US, we have Diamond Eyes. Spawn as is US ally, we have Knight. Spawn as the magenta OKW player, we have Kaiser Friedrich. And spawn as the red Wehrmacht player, we have Kaiser Friedrich. Yeah, it looks like Grenadier MG42 opener, pretty standard. We got the Sturm Pioneers, Volksgrenadiers, and Kubelwagen opener, pretty standard. Rifleman, and we got Pathfinders, all pretty much standard. We do have two doctrinal lock-ins. Of course, with the Airborne Company versus the Overwatch Doctrine. Jaeger Light Infantry can be quite nice. Let's see, 4 down here. Spearhead can be very nice. Mechanized is a pretty nice doctrine. Don't doubt the 250 half-tracks, and Elite Troops is a pretty nice doctrine as well. And for blue, Heavy Cav's always pretty nice, Tactical Sports always pretty nice, and Infantry Company can be very nice. Though I think Tactical Sports is just generally better than Infantry Company. I put more value in the Calliope over the Priest, but the Mortar half-track's also pretty nice as well. Got some wire or tank traps there just for a bit of heavy cover. MG42 setting on up. Pathfinders this region. He does need still some support. He's going straight Pathfinders. Drive squad receiving a bit of fire, but he's out of range. The MG42. The rear echelon may get hit, however. Pioneers drawing some fire from this right from the north. Down south, we do now have the rear echelon building some tank traps there. Pathfinders plinking away against the Kubelwagen. It's on the map, of course, got the rifle squad wounded. Captain the central VP. Rifle squad here can way overwhelm. He's going to focus on this guy here, but at this point in time, maybe let's just retreat on back. He is behind some light cover, questionably. And the rifle squad does fall back now. Kubelwagen and Sturm Pioneers moving around. We do have these Volksgrenadiers down south. And now we do have the intersection as well as more tank traps being plotted now. Intersection. Pathfinders. Lots of Pathfinders. We'll probably see Barfinders. And my voice starting to crack because I'm slightly sick. Rear echelon squad
The enemy is
moving
overrunning one of our
around.
capture
Got
points.
this Grenadier pushing way forward, wounded. Kubelwagen heading down south. Volksgrenadiers drawing some bit of fire there. Kubelwagen couldn't knock around the Pathfinders. And he is focused on the Kubelwagen, which will push him back quite rapidly. He's trying to hit this guy behind heavy or light cover, which is doing a good job. He did not hit the guy behind no cover. Super grenade there, starting to fall back there. His teammates were riflemen clicking away against the Sturm Pioneer. Now we got the Volksgrenadiers trying to push forward onto these rear echelon. Does get quite a bit of wire around those tank traps. Does activate volley fire. Should be able to perhaps get one. Pushing forward, does get another Cindy grenade there. Rear echelon squad does fall back. Does not suppress any of these guys here.
Unit ready.
He's focused on this more wounded guy there, so he can start getting some snipes. Trap squad provoking a bit of damage there on these squads. Another Incendiary grenade. He's throwing all his munitions at his opponent. Very hot munitions. And as the Pathfinders are having a little bit of trouble there. Trap squad advancing way forward. And it looks like the Rifle squad will lose out in this fight. MG42 does get overran. Captain 54 does have his Thompson upgrade. Rear echelon squad does fall back. And both these guys do fall back from that last remaining rear echelon, not rear echelon, Pathfinder. Grenadier squad now falling them back. Now got a squad of Jaeger Light Infantry and a Ambulance on the field. Looks like both players have gone for their captains.
Commander abilities ready.
Volksgrenadiers back. Squad number Equal be freeze. Now we can kill with impunity. You have orders?
Grenadiers push way forward, getting a bit of damage on that rifleman. We do now have another doctrine to lock in, Tactical Support Company, and the Elite Troops Doctrine. Stormtroopers with G43 is one of the best units that Wehrmacht can deploy on the field. Black half-track now deployed on the field for blue. Yellow's going for a flak half-track, so both of them going for a flak half-track. Nice thing as well, both these players do have those that can combo each other. The Recon Overflight to go along with the B-47s could allow some good spotting there. And if the anti-aircraft stays alive, Sector Assault will be greatly nerfed. Pathfinder's engaging. Captain is also firing shots, but the Kubok is also supporting here. Rear echelon getting some flanking shots there. While the rear echelon not behind cover, at least they are not getting hit. And he's going to find the tank rifle grenade. I don't think that will secure the kill. He may well creep on out of there. Suing and trying to wipe that out. It's more of a minor victory than a massive victory. And the Kubok does go down there. A half-track straight forward. We'll get some shots down the 2-2. 2-2 can use this fence as a line sight blocker. Rifle Squad has used, or another 8 grenades off cooldown. Turn charge forward for AT rifle grenade. His teammate is pushing up north, flanking the MG42, forcing back. Got a couple grenadiers here. And the Rifle Squad's falling back. Pathfinder does fall back there. And the Pathfinder does actually get wiped out there. Good little pick. I say it's not need to get that replaced. You can go for either paratroopers or just other items in general. A half-track rotating around to hit those grenadiers. Gains some good damage there. Trying to destroy the sandbags as well. With both A half-tracks, you can quickly get ripped apart. Fire back. Get ripped apart by 2 A half-tracks trying to hit him. Pack 40 firing away, getting the damage there onto the A half-track is being repaired up by the rear echelon. Grenadiers do fall back up north. We do have the MG42 just trying to set up behind some heavy cover. Just be defensive. We got some M1919 A6 equipped riflemen. Paratroopers here getting ripped apart. There, it got a little bit too hot for him. Quite literally. And now we got the Pathfinders moving around. Up north, we got the Rifle Squad pushing forward, trying to get a bit of damage. Pack 40 just backing on off, which is good. Pioneers can't contribute much to this fight. A half-track pushing forward, no incendiary rounds, armor-piercing incendiary rounds to be utilized in the MG42. And both those squads now falling back. Pathfinder's moving forward, Captain falling back. Good for for hit there. Does get out of range. And Pathfinders who fall back now. Yellow has gone for... Oh yeah, we already saw the paratroopers. He has not researched bars. Doesn't really have enough munitions to really utilize the bars either way. Looks like he has paradropped a 50 cal as well. Got a recruit with rear echelon. And now do you have some stormtroopers being camouflaged here. We're laying down boob trap as well. So he's going to see perhaps some good micro here. Grenadiers firing away. If you push way up north. 6-pounder or M180 gun does roll a miss there. And another miss. But here the M1919's firing away, getting some hits on the Sturm Pioneers. Looks like the paratroopers do get forced them back. Looks like there was a... First one that would have been a GAM or a bundle grenade there. But these are Jaeger infantry. They don't have access to bundle grenades. Good hit there on the A half track. Pack 40 now out of range. His rep squad getting ripped apart. Does fall back there. Game bit damage on that 2-2-2. And does fall back there. You now have a flare trap actually deployed on the field. Very nice. Not a booby trap, but a flare trap. Flare traps are free. They just take time and provide very low reward. Low risk, low reward. Grenadiers take a bit of damage. We got the rear echelon squad force them back. They don't think they saw any landmines. And now we got a fresh pack howitzer on the field. Pack howitzers can be very nice. A half track pushes way forward. Pack 40 does find a good shot there. Does get out of arc, and now we got the rock squad forced back to Sturm Pioneers. Down south, we got the Jaeger infantry trying to stay camouflage. Folks are trying to avoid the A half track, but he is forced from the ground. Getting some hits, but nothing too significant. Does get the flare trap, does not kill anybody off with that.
Support gun deployed. Crew ready for orders.
Does fall back there. I'm not sure what weapon got deployed on the field by the Liquid player. Probably the Lag. Yep, looks like the Lag. Our squad pushed forward. Grenadier squad falls back. Looks like Pack 40 has taken hit. Maybe we gotta bring some medical supplies from knowing these Grenadiers onto him. Field first aid. In 1919's games, good damage in the Pack 40.
We are losing a sector.
Another rock squad trying to get anything craft grenade, but no, she's trying to hit the Pack 40. Does decrude at least.
Has destroyed an
Giving us a half track a little bit more breathing room. Up north, we got the stormtroopers getting focused down. But the M1919 does fall back. Rear echelon can't provide much of a fight, but the M15 can. Don't appear to see have any bar finds just yet. He has got the weapon racks, so bars will probably be available or equipped soon. He does have 100 munitions at the moment. By the time he falls back, he may have enough for 2 bars, 120 munitions. And he's taking time to destroy those sandbags.
All done over here. Listen up, fellas.
Another squad of Grenadiers being redeployed after he did lose a squad.
Keep low. Promotion just came in.
Okay, now got the Volksgrenadier squad following back.
Training and discipline. Use it.
Right now is the Panzer IV in the build queue. Very nice. He does need to get the Heavy Panzer Corps, the Battle Phase 3 structure in order to get out the Tiger Ace, which may not really happen all too easily. Do now the OPW Panzer IV on the field. Yellow is not deployed out or started researching Major. I think Blue has researched Major. Maybe gonna need to just go for a Jackson. He does have one M180 gun, but Jackson will not hurt. At least not him. As for Patrol does take out the M15. Now got the Sabo rounds. He does use take aim, but he did get out of range there. He only used take aim at maximum range. And did have a brief strafing run somewhere. Is that a Talon mine? Yes, we do have a Talon mine up here as well. And looks like Blue does find the Sure Panzer quarters here.
Capture point is being
Back
overrun.
40 for like engaging these units. Oh, it's last known location or something.
Promotion's in! Keep the pressure up!
We now have this Pathfinder squad, camouflage, trying to ambush. We may find the Panzer IV. No, he does not find the Panzer IV, or at least not with its from its tracks. Grenadiers Push before getting some damage there on the rifleman. Does fall back there. And 180 gun is good hit there.
The capture point is under attack.
Grenadiers trying to push before. Got the M15 that could provide some suppression. Folks Grenadiers here, Jaeger infantry here, and we've got a sneaky Warfare pushing way forward. Don't see anything here for it to really engage. Maybe things as an ambulance in the region, which there is not. Grenadiers push way up north. Got Blues major in the region. Does try to hide right there. Does fall back. And 180 gun trying to set on up. It is like wounded. Maybe it'll receive a crit from the AT grenade with that. Now if a shot, it will definitely receive a crit. Captain charge way forward, getting ripped apart. Does fall back there. Ambushing stormtroopers, not being upgraded with the Panzerschreck. Bazooka's advanced way forward, or bazooka, only see one there. M15 trying to defend himself, and 180 in the region. Got now these forces firing away as well. Does avoid that grenade. Stormtroopers push way forward. The Iraq squad does fall back. Paratroopers do get healed up. Double bounce there from the M180 guns. Both of the Jaeger infantry does fall back. See, Telemine still exists. We know the rear echelon squad does have a minesweeper. I don't know if you actually seen it or not. Nope, that's just shadows. No landmines there. These circular shadows always throws me off. Again, circular shadow throwing me off. Stormtroopers do fall back. Major can capture that sector. Bazookas before. This time double clip bazookas. The minesweeper here could find the Teller mine. We do have a Scot on the field, I thought I heard. Yep, looks like the Pathfinder player's going for Scots. He does find the landmine there. Anti-tank rocket grenade does connect from pens forward. Rocket squad does fall back. Going to see a bit of a double tap here. Does get a good pen. Rolls a miss there. He does have to take aim to increase his range, but he just simply got a vision range. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage there. They do fall back. Apologies. And we're still up here. Veterancy 1, camouflage. Unlikely going to be found anytime soon, honestly. I was likely not going to catch all too much. Blue now has a Calliope in the field, so both of the US players are going for indirect fire, which may be a little bit too much. They are going to lack a bit of AT, though. We do have 4 AT guns by them, so that is a good number of AT guns. So they could probably stand not having Jackson out or Sherman out for a time frame, but they start finding more and more Axis armor, then they may want to get Jackson out too. Right now, I think with the amount of AT guns and as well as support weapons in the field, I think Magenta needs to actually either a left 18 or a Stuka Safus. Those lose that Shun Pioneer entirely. The Ignite Street pushing forward, and the AT guns falling back. He has utilized saber rounds with both of them. Major went down there. And now got the Calliope Rocket Barrage engaging the Grenadiers. Does fall back in time. And we do have a Stuka Safus in the build queue. He has all three structures, so maybe I am for a King Tiger eventually. The restaurant squad does fall back, and the Grenadiers will keep those AT guns away. Good shot there in that one AT gun. One of the Volks do fall back. Paratrooper M19s are very good. And he does have bar finders now deployed on the field as well. I see one bar on that squad. Good hit there. She siege down the Sheer Panzer quarters. If he loses it, it'll probably be another good reason why to go for a King Tiger. See what's Red thinking. He has quite a bit of fuel. As Battle Phase 3, so he can get the tech structure up. He's making good progress towards the Tiger Ace. Going for Panther is probably not a good idea. They're not fighting against any opposing tanks. Kenilworth gets a shot there in the Scott. And now with the Panzer IV pushing the way forward, I don't see a landmine in the region, but we do have an AT gun. Does get by Sabo round, but he is almost wiped out. Red's Panzer IV needs to fall back, taking a bit too much damage. Takes the AT gun. Does take out that AT gun. Of course, Yellow does not have ejections in the build queue. Captain instead, so he can't force his production quickly. No, Captain is on the field. What am I thinking? He can fall back and supervise production to Jackson to get it on the field quickly. 18 on the recrew.
Germans are making a push.
Does not take a shot on the Panzer IV. Scott takes severe damage. May get a shot off here. Does not get a shot off. Good hit there. He's using the barrage mode. And there goes the cannon whooper. Panzer IV is too winded to push forward. His teammate's Panzer IV is pretty well repaired. Got 2-2 and MG here. Keeping the 2-2 alive is important for the support of anti-aircraft. No, they're fighting against airborne and as well as tactical scores. So there's a couple loiters, one CAS, one recon. 2-2 does have decent anti-aircraft ability, which will help supplement the Sheer Panzer Quarter's decent anti-aircraft capability. No tech structure just yet. He has enough manpower for Tiger Ace, needs a little bit more fuel, and a tiny sliver of command points. Booting the tier 3 structure will give him more than plenty of command points. And he's building a fuel sector. Tends to strafe the Pioneers as building the cache, unsuccessful. So he may be trying to hit the repairing Panzer IV, which went down to the Jackson. And that was the Wehrmacht Panzer IV, which we saw at full health. Sorry to miss it going down.
Enemy forces now have 300 points.
Actually, no, that's the OKW Panzer IV, not having armor skirts visible in the carcass. Handshake does connect onto the 2-2. Picks up the drop Panzer Shrek. Both Grenadiers do get suppressed by the 50 cal. Now get the paratroopers and the Pathfinders push way forward. Good shots there. Good shot there on the Jackson.
Clear breach.
We do have For the Fatherland now active from Magenta,
Taking fire!
which is only being used for the Kenilworth. I don't know why he used it so right now. Just enough munitions for a sector assault if needed. Japan's support spotted going down. Jump Pioneer's trying to repair it on up. Does get the lag decrewed. Volkswagen is moving forward. Rolls and miss there, or not enough damage. And looks like Magenta may save Ashir Panzer quarters. Up north, we do have some stormtroopers camouflage. Grenadiers can force them back. May see ambush here. There goes Ashir Panzer quarters. Does use tactical assault here. And now the captain's going to report that stormtrooper. King, or not King, Tiger Ace now on the field. And Magenta actually did take time to blow out Puma for anti-tank purposes. Against Scott Jackson, you can also just ignore deploying out vehicles. It would be hard to take out the Scots, of course, but you can ignore the Jackson if you don't have any vehicles in the field. Puma does get a good shot there on the Scott. Bounce there on the Tiger Ace. He is slightly wounded, however. Does have Sable rounds active. As for now, push way forward. Do now have recon overflight with the P-47. I think that's a recon overflight here, or maybe not. P-47's onto. Does hit the Susufus a little bit since it did get targeted while in barrage and reveal itself like that, but it does stay alive there, and the Puma will escape out there as well. Ooh, there goes all the Pioneers to Calliope. Looks like the Axis players are starting to disintegrate a little bit.
We are losing a sector.
Prime squads push away forward. Puma does get a shot there and smokes away.
Territory is out of contact.
Capture Flicking Warfare Captain and Pathfinders advancing. Trying barrage on the mechanized HQ. I don't know what Magenta should do. Save the King Tiger or just want another Puma. Both don't seem great to me. We do now have another 5-hit barrage there. It takes out the Pack 40. Stormtroopers here, down on model, so they're going to have severe trouble. We still got the M15 alive, so we do have some anti-aircraft for the Allies. Fuel cache has gone down. Mechanized HQ under siege. And now the stormtroopers falling back. Something's been called in there. I think it's Major RD. Yep, Major Artillery. Not Efficiency 1 for the improved barrage. Or that's Efficiency 2, not Efficiency 1. Either way. Does take out the Mechanized HQ, however. Pathfinder's taking severe damage, but the Volkswagen is getting retaliated from the Scots. Tiger Ace moving his way down south. Does get a shot there, force back those units. Grenadiers move forward. Do you see here another Calliope rocket barrage up here? Jaeger infantry advance way forward with the full support of the Puma and the Tiger Ace, who got hit by some bazookas. Cutoff sector is currently decaptured. Here now the Jaeger infantry captured these sectors here, and the Tiger Ace is taking severe damage. Puma's now pushed way forward. Jackson slightly wounded. Got tank traps here that's actually preventing movement. Does get a nice shot there. Force by the ground. Rolls a miss. Oh, force by the ground there and actually got a bounce. Which means hit. And now we got the recon overflight from Blue. Eagle infantry now falling on back. His forces now pushing the way forward. Jaeger infantry does fall back there. Jackson now on the build queue. Six Fools Barrage can get a bit of damage there. And now that Volkswagen squad does fall back.
Destroyer is ready for action.
Scott's to roll a miss there. Another barrage running on in somewhere. Looks like it's over here. Looks like the recon will fly before being shot down. Did spot the Tiger Ace being repaired. Hands for room for this rifle squad. This rifle squad does get wiped out there. Drops a in 1919. Stormtroopers did not pick it up. Artillery barrage there takes out the MG-42 crew. Jackson's pushing up north. Hands forward to get low. His Tiger Ace could blitz on his way forward to support him out. Pride has fired for now and gets flanked by a Sherman tank here as well. Throws a Panzer Tactician. Blitz is on out of there. Send the miss. Takes a pen. And takes up another pen. Tiger Ace advancing way forward. And just getting knocked around by those Jacksons.
We're at 200 points.
Good shot there. Smoke Senders do fall back. Not looking good for the Axis players. Red has some force on the field. Magenta just needs another Volcano Warfare, I would say. But right now, those Scots are his big issue. So maybe going for Mass Jacksons is a possibility. I just don't know what Magenta should do. He could try pulling another sheer Panzer Quarters and then get out a Jagdpanzer. Haven't seen any good shot there by the Suksafus. And here comes the rocket barrage there, getting some good splash hits. Jaeger infantry can always heal themselves with medical supplies. They're all falling back now. Guys, forward and capture the central VP. They at least get a decapture. Northern sector is also being captured up. Does get a good ambush attack there. Now we got the Grenadier squad falling back. Our Suksafus barrage looks like got some hits there on the 50 caliber, but that's about it. Puma is flanking around. Can't work for force and back by the Volks. Major artillery being pulled on in. Jackson or Puma. There's sector assault. Goes out there, smoke there. Looks like the Puma stopped and fired against the Major. It was a wrong call. I think the target weak point's been active. And gets decrewed by a Scot. Good shot there. Volkswagen could try capture the Puma. Looks like the M118 gun does get decrewed by the strafing. Overall, looks like Magenta will not secure any kills there. Good shot there. The rifle squad's falling back. Good hits there onto the M15. Jaeger infantry push way forward. Of course, this engine's destroyed due to it being abandoned. Scott eyeing for looks like a barrage. I am not sure what he's doing there. Gets a good shot there. 5-3 rocket barrage, trying to hit these Grenadiers, forcing them back. And the Scot does go down again. Captain making his way down south. Red's not going for another Panzer IV. Maybe better. It doesn't have a lot of fuel. Maybe better go for a Stug or save it for a Panther. Not so sure.
Area secure. Area secure.
Right now, on this side of the map, he's only fighting against a single Sherman, so Panzer IV is probably fine.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
Both Jackson have been repaired. Got another recon overflight. And improved recon pass from the Major. Not enough missions, nowhere near enough missions, another P-47. And there goes Dukes of Foods there, very nice, spotted by the reconnaissance overflight. It looks like the Allies have, or the Axis players has surrendered. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on the next replay. And my voice is starting to go out, and I am just not feeling all too well. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest.